Hello everyone, I am Niharika, and in today's lesson we are going to talk about music. Well, we all love listening to music, and in fact every one of us appreciates music, right? Well, because it's an universal language. Now, of course, in English we talk about music. When we meet people, when we are trying to get to know someone better, music is a great topic to talk about. So, in today's lesson, I have some vocabulary for you that would help you to talk about music, right? So, here I have some types of music, well, also called as genre of music. Now, many people pronounce this word genre in a very different way. So, the correct pronunciation is genre. In genre of music, it means the types of music. Okay? So, these are some types or genre of music that people listen to. The first one is jazz. Do you like jazz? Well, jazz music is a form of music that is rooted from the West African culture. Interesting, right? So if you do enjoy jazz music, then now you know where does it come from, where the origin is. The next one is pop. Now pop is, well, popular music in general. So it's just basically popular music. So pop songs like the ones that you hear on the radio. So it's all popular music that you listen to, right? So that's pop songs for you, or pop music. Then we have rock. Now rock is also a type of popular music, but it is evolved from rock and roll and pop music. So it's evolved from rock and roll and pop music. Okay? Then we have retro. Well, retro, many people really enjoy this type of music, especially my parents, because it has the style and the elements from the past. So people really enjoy retro music a lot. Well, at times retro music is fun to dance on also. So there are, in fact, in my city, there are specific clubs wherein, you know, on specific days they just play retro music, and you should see the crowd. They have so much fun listening and dancing to retro music. So retro music is that has the elements and, you know, the style, the melody style from the past. Okay, and then let's have a look at the next one, heavy metal. Ooh, now heavy metal is a type of rock music, but even the lyrics and the performance are very much associated to aggression. So it's just too loud and it's too heavy, especially on your ears. So if you enjoy heavy metal, so probably your favorite bands are like Metallica and Megadeth. So those are the musical bands who play heavy metal. So if you enjoy it, well, that's wonderful. So that's, and people who don't know what heavy metal is, then yes, it is a type of rock music, but it is extremely loud. And of course, the lyrics and the performance is associated with aggression. Okay, so I'm just gonna say type of music here, or type of rock music. Okay, and then the next one is hip hop. Well, hip hop is, well, it belongs to Afro-Americans, and it's a very young beat music. Especially it's based on rap culture. Like, you know, people love to rap. I'm awful in it, so I'm not even gonna try it. But hip hop is based on rap and breakdance. Okay, so nowadays people are also into hip hop dancing, so it's actually breakdance. And so many youngsters, especially Afro-Americans, who get into hip hop music, who are great with rap. Okay, so they are called as rappers also. So it's based on rap and breakdance. Okay, and then we have romantic. Well, if you are in love, then yes, I'm sure while driving, even when you're having a cup of coffee at home, you want to listen to the romantic numbers. So romantic numbers are lovely songs, okay, that have very nice melodies, and you know, the music is very light, and it's kind of you feel great listening to it, and again you kind of fall in love with your loved ones, right? So that's romantic music. So if you are feeling a little romantic, go ahead, listen to these songs, right? And then the last one is ambient. Now, ambient is again very soothing music, which is very much related to atmosphere and environment. Interesting, right? So it's very light, and it kind of calms you down, especially if you are going through a bad time and you know you're kind of depressed, then ambient music is just perfect for your ears. So go ahead, maybe you can download some ambient music songs and listen to it and feel better. Okay, so these are the types of music, and now we are going to look at some effects of music, and also how to talk about good music and how to talk about bad music. Now, music plays a big part in our lives, right? So sometimes we listen to good music and sometimes it's just terrible. So when you listen to good music, what are the English phrases that you can use? Well, let's have a look. That sounds great. So simple. When you listen to good music, be it on radio or on TV, or someone is probably playing a musical instrument, then you're just gonna say, oh, it sounds great, okay? And please have that expression and that energy in your voice so that the person feels good, okay? The next one is, I like the beats. Okay, now I like the beats. So when a song has a good rhythm, then yes, this is a perfect phrase that you can use. Oh wow, I like the beats, okay? So some song which has like great rhythm, good voice, and everything is just perfect, then you can use this phrase. The third one, it has a pleasing melody. Okay, now if the arrangement of sounds is very well done, then yes, you can use this phrase. It has a pleasing melody. So, you know, it's very soft on your ears and you're really enjoying the music, then you can use this phrase. Okay? So appreciate music because that's important. Now, of course, as I said before, that not always you enjoy listening to music, or probably the music is really terrible. So what phrases you can use are right here. That sounds awful. Okay, so probably your friend said that, hey, did you hear the new song? Or did you listen to the new song? That sounds awful. Yes, I did. Okay, and probably you didn't like it. So use it. The next one, it makes my ears hurt. So probably there's no rhythm, no melody, okay? The setting of the sounds are just awful and it kind of hurts your ears. You just can't listen to this music anymore, okay? Then use this phrase. Oh, it's awful. It makes my ears hurt. Stop it, okay? And then the third phrase, that's too much of noise than music. Now, music is music when there's good sound, okay, and good rhythm, good melody, okay, but noise is something that disturbs you, right? Too much of noise. That's when music is noise and not really music. So use this phrase, that's too much of noise than music, okay? So it's just terrible in simple words. Now, as I said, that music does a lot of things for us, like to our body, to our soul. And to talk about music to people, okay, or the effects of music, these are certain words that you can use. You can say music, oh well, it heals. It heals my depression. It calms me down. Okay, so probably when you are in a mood, you are in a bad mood, I'm sorry, and you listen to good music, right? So that kind of sets your mood in, and you know, you start feeling good and a little positive. So it heals or it calms you down. Okay, then it stirs my imagination. You know, many writers or many people even like to do their office jobs by listening to music. Like they would always have headphones in their ears, and they kind of enjoy listening to the music while doing their daily activities. Okay, even especially me, I always have my headphones in my ears when I am cooking. So it kind of stirs my imagination. So you feel again very positive. So that's how you can talk about the effects of music. And then the last one, it's rejuvenating. So which means you feel a lot younger, right? So you know, when you listen to good music, it just lifts up your spirits. So that's how you can talk about music. Okay, so this brings me to the end of this lesson. Hope these phrases are useful to you, and also the types of music that we discussed. So use them in your vocabulary, in your daily conversations, would be definitely helpful, right? I'll be back with a new lesson. You take care and have a great day.